I made my way secretly through the night to meet Alan Breck before he took ship to France for the last time.
Back again? With a changed expression too. What's wrong?
Your man has been dogging my footsteps.
My man?
Your red-headed gilly. Neil, I think you call him.
No. Neil is in Edinburgh on errands for my father.
He's doing your father's bidding, certainly. But he's here.
Neil? Neil, come here at once.
Ask him what he was at.
Have you been following Mr. Balfour, Neil?
No, Miss Katrina.
Do you believe that?
I don't know what to believe.
Oh, Katrina, this is not the way we should talk together.
No, indeed it is not.
If he follows me, both I and Alan will perish.
Neil, why have you been following Mr. Balfour?
It was your father's orders, Miss Katrina.
Go into the house. I'll speak to you later.
I thought as much.
Oh, there's little I can do. Though he guards me with his life, he owes allegiance only to my father.
Katrina, if you have any love for me, at least try to delay him for an hour, and I'll take my chance.
The full hour it shall be. Godspeed, David.
At last, David.
I was followed part of the way by James Moore's gilly.
James Moore's gilly?
I shook him off.
Give me your news. David, you're still but a boy.
I'll be treated as a boy no longer.
What do you know of a woman's mind? It can change like the wind.
I'm staying to appear at the trial. I gave my word to James's wife the night after Colin Campbell fell that I would do my best to prove his innocence. I shall keep that promise.
You think Simon Fraser and his friends will let you?
If they're all thieves and liars, it's all the more reason to be decent and true.
David, you're mad. I've said so before, and I'll say it again. You've no business in our Highland brawls. Come away with me to France.
Katrina!
I question Neil, David. It's all known.
What?
They've taken lawyer Stuart's clerk and wrung the truth out of him. Half a dozen of my father's men are waiting for you at Glane Sands. You're both walking into a trap.
Thank you, Miss Drummond.
I'll pray for your safety.
We take to the heather once more, David.
You won't go to Glane?
No, I have a different plan. With this westerly wind, I think we've a chance. on, Andy Scoogle. Where are you?
No sign of the ship.
Then we must wait. Is it no a braw morning? It's a day that looks the way a day ought to look. I feel like a gomeril to be leaving Scotland on a day like this. Maybe I should stay.
And hang, you cannot.
Of course I cannot. And France is a good place, too. I like it fine when I'm there. But it's not Scotland.
What will you do there?
Do?
I mean, how will you live?
On dreams.
Fair enough.
They're all we have.
That sounds a sad way to pass your days.
Look!
Ahoy there! Andy Smuggle!
Not hear you.
Ahoy!
I'll have to take that chance.
Andy! Ahoy!
They've seen you.
David, for the last time, are you not coming?
No.
Please, David.
Go, Alan, or you're a dead man. Your lady Katrina won't be pleased with this day's work.
It's none of her business.
So it's Fraser's.
Fraser is not my master. I'm James Moore's man, none else. Bring him. You have a paper like this. Aye, it's over here then. Tie him on. Right, take her back.
Where's this place? Where now?
You'll know soon enough. Go on.
My name is David Balfour.
Aye, that's the name that's written on the paper. They call me Andy. Andy Dale. Get in.
Mr. Dale, I hope you realise your responsibility in this affair.
Oh, yes. What's that?
You're not like these ignorant Highlanders. You know what the law is and the risk of those that break it.
I'm not what you call an extremist for the law. But in this business, I act with good authority. I've come to no harm. Sit down. Cover yourself.
Thank you.
Cast off!
taking me there?
Just to the Bass, Manny, where the old saints came before you.
No one dwells here now.
All the better for the geese, I'm thinking. I'm what's called the prefect of Bass. It's a poor enough sort of estate. But with a few sheep here and the solan geese, I'll manage fine. Go on in. This was the governor's room. It is the best we have. You'll be setting yourself up as gentry now.
May I ask you, Andy, to spare me your mockery?
You'll eat your meals at the same table as the rest of us?
Of course. How long am I supposed to remain here with you?
You know the date as well as I. The day of a certain trial.
And after that, I'll be freed?
Unless I have orders to the contrary.
Alan! Come below now. Eat something before you land.
It's not long to Calais.
There will be horses there waiting to take you to the laird.
What news do I bring him? I left his own brother to be hanged.
What else could you do?
Shared the gallows with him, perhaps.
This is no time for sorrow.
I'll not see the Highlands again. Nor David.
David?
Truest friend I ever had.
Stop that whistling.
Why should I?
I said stop that whistling. You call up the Bogles.
Bogles?
They're afraid you'll call up the ghosts. They said they come to a whistle.
And you believe that nonsense?
You're best not taking chances on this rock.
And I thought you were a civilized man.
Maybe so. But I could tell you tales that make your hair come out of the roots.
Well, since there's nothing else to entertain us, tell us your tale.
I do not want to fright these Highland gentlemen. Their teeth are on edge already.
Oh, are they? Come on, let's hear it.
It's one my father told me of a man called Toddler Craig. I remember him well. Muckle, fat, white hash of a man. We were living on the mainland then. Toddler Craig and my father, Tamdale, were both seeking the same job, to handle the solan geese here on the Bass Rock. Well, my father was given the charge of them, and Todd swore a vengeance on him. Little did my father know then that Toddler Craig was a warlock. Even though he had his dwelling hard by the north side of the churchyard. Now, one day, my father was hanging from the cliff face by a rope. For that was the only way to reach the nests. When one of the geese started attacking the rope, trying to sever it from his feet, his failing, it went for father himself, who was sore pressed to beat it off. And when they dragged him to the top of the cliffs, more dead than alive, there was the figure of Toddler Craig, standing in the very spot where the solan goose was last seen to settle, looking down at him with hatred in his eyes. The next time my father came to the Bass, he brought with him a musket and a silver ball. And when the figure of Toddler Prague next appeared on the cliff face, he fired it straight into his heart. And when they went down to find the body, there was none but a fallen goose. And back in the churchyard on the mainland, there was the body of Toddler Prague with the silver ball buried in his wicked heart.
I've heard that story before. It's a tale of Justine Moore, McGilly Fadrick, and the Caver Boar.
There's no such thing. It's the tale of my father and Toddler Prague. So hold your tongue, Highlander.
You lie in your throat, I tell you.
And you're no but an ignorant heathen.
Stop it! There'll be no more fighting! It's bad enough being up here. There's no need to make it worse!
What evidence can I give?
You discovered a conspiracy.
From whom?
Friends in the Highlands.
It's hearsay evidence for sure.
And direct from David Balfour by way of your daughter.
I'll not have her name dragged into this.
Present it how you will, but you will give evidence for the prosecution. In return, go free.
Aye, with a Stuart dagger in my back the moment I'm released.
The alternative is to end your days in prison.
Have I not helped you enough?
Your man bungled the last employment. He let Annenbreck escape. If he brought the information straight to us, we could have found out a company of redcoats.
He could not do that. If he'd informed direct, his own life would have been forfeit.
James Moore, why are you suddenly less willing to serve the Crown?
I'm an old soldier, sir. I beg you spare me the shame of bearing witness against my old comrades. Will you not leave me some dignity?
There is too much at stake to trade against your pathetic dignity.
Pull yourself together, man. You'll make a poor enough witness anyway.
Indeed, my lord, I will. The defense lawyer, he will not believe a word I say. He will say that I have been forced to speak.
We have thought of that, too. You will give your evidence as a free man.
Courage, James.
The young Lowlander, is he to speak for me?
I wish I knew where he was.
The court will rise. James Stewart, you are charged with conspiring with Alan Breck Stewart and certain others to murder Colin Campbell at Lettermore on July the 3rd, 1751. How plead you to the charge?
Not guilty, my lord.
Shoes are patched beyond further life. Come in, sir. No prices of answer.
Take it. Forget how it helps.
Of course I won't take it. What kind of man do you think I am to pay a price like that?
It's a fair price.
Because I'm incarcerated here through no fault of my own. You tradesmen think you can make your fortunes, but I won't have it.
Fortune, you call it.
Take your leather and your thieving ideas and leave. I walk barefoot rather than deal with the likes of you.
Very well, I'm off.
I made a raw shoemaker, don't you think?
Saturday, I said, and Saturday it is.
What's this?
Let him pass, man.
No, he's our prisoner.
I have orders of my own. He's to be released on Saturday, that's today.
It's early yet. Keep him here.
I had orders you were not to be harmed.
Your Highland cattle thought different.
Aye. Well, they'll soon know different. I'll be back with a party of friends to settle them.
Where can I get a horse?
You're not thinking of going to Inverary.
I must.
But the trial's over, man.
I've no choice.
I'll put you on the road to North Berwick. There'll be stables there for sure.
You're best off here, man. Times are changing for us Highlanders.
I know that well enough.
You've come a long way. Horses. There's a horse there for you, as I said. It's thought best that you should ride on to the Loire alone.
I've become accustomed to my own company.